Hello. Welcome to another lesson. And today we're going to be in key E flat for our beginners, right? We don't always have to be in F, C, F sharp, and G. There are other keys. Let's try and learn some of them too, all right? We're going to have our major scale like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get the E flat major. Great. And we're taking a very simple song like, here I am to worship, here I am to bow down. Just that portion. And let's see some of the things we can do. We're not going to do the verse. I think mostly people don't even sing the verse that much. Maybe they don't know the lyrics. All right, it's just a joke. Let's go on. All right. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. Altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Yes, just this portion. All right, and let's look at what we're doing. We're using the 1, which is our major. Great. All right, and this is E flat major chord. We're just repeating some of the notes like G and E flat. Great. And we go to our 5, which is also a major chord, a B flat major chord. This is the chord. Repeating some of the notes on the left. And we go to our 6. Normally our 6 is to be a minor, right? So C major, then we lower this to get a C minor. Repeating some of the notes on the left. And we go to our 4, which is A flat major. Great. This is a chord. We're just repeating some of the notes on the left. Good. And we repeat. Altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Great. By now, some of us, we already know this basic stuff and we want to improve on it, probably sound a little bit better than this, right? Let's look at some of the things we can do even though we are beginners. We're not going to use all these huge chords. We look at very basic stuff and how we can improve our play. Here I am to worship, then here I am to bow down. So before going to our 5, we can use this pattern, F7. Good. This is the chord. It's like you have your F major, then you just play a flat 7 on it, right? Good. To get your dominant. Good. And we are bringing this F here and repeating the E flat. Great. So this is how we're getting the voice. Leads us to our 5. Good. We already know this chord. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down. Very nice. Now we're going to our 6. A normal thing we can do is we use our 3 to our 6. Good. So our 3, we are playing a G7. It's also a very simple chord. Like you have your G major and this is your flat 7. So it gives us a G7 chord. And we have this on the left and probably left with these notes and repeating the F And I just did this grace note something. Good. Then it goes to our C minor, which is our 6. Then you're my God. So I'm just using this diminished, D diminished, very simple chord. D major, minor, then diminished. Repeating some of the notes on the left. You're my God. So this is my 1. We already know this chord. Then we know this chord. Our 4. Right. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. Then we can still repeat that. Altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. And I don't think it's bad. We can do it like that. Great. Let's look at another way we can probably look at this. Here I am to worship. This time we're not going to use this to go to our 5, right? We can use something like this to go to our 5. So together it's going to be like, here I am to worship, here I am to bow down. Let's look at this chord. What are we doing there? We're doing A minor 7 flat 5. It's not difficult. It's like you already have your minor 7 and you play F flat on the 5. Let's look at the chord. So we have A major, then A minor, and this is going to be our A minor 7, a flat 7. Great. And this is our 5, so we play a flat on that to give us the A minor 7 flat 5 chord. A minor 7 flat 5. And look, we have this in there. Da, 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 da. We take it to the left. And we're just repeating that on the right too. Great. So this can lead us to our 5. So we don't always have to be like this, right? We can also do this. Very good. All right, let's look at another way we can look at this chord, the same chord. We can look at it as a C minor 6. It's like we have our C major, right? C minor. Then we just add the 6 to it. Don't mind the name you see there. The software sometimes it doesn't pick it. If we take this off, then it picks it as a minor 6. But this should be it, right? Right, so we can look at it as a C minor 6, very simple chord, and we just bring in this A here. Good. So this is another way we can understand. Very nice. Then, here I am to say. So this is what I am doing there. Here I am to say that. So you can just do that move. So we're just using a D diminished 7. Very simple chord too. Or you can say a B diminished 7. They have a relation like when you invert them, right? So it's still a diminished 7. It doesn't change, right? Major, minor, diminished 7. This is how we're getting the chord, and we're just repeating some of the notes on our left hand. Great. Then I did this. So it's still my 6, right? But this time I am just taking this off and I am playing a sauce. Good. All right. So this is what sometimes you hear some of the guys doing, right? All right. So together it's like, here I am to worship, then here I am to bow down, here I am to say that. Then we're going, you're my God, right? Let's use this. You're my God. Or we do this, you're my, if you can play this and that, or I think you can just do this. It's still okay, or probably just this. It's still the same chord, it's just that we're repeating some notes, right? So what is happening there? We're having the augmented chord, B augmented chord. This is the chord B major, and we raise the 5 to get a B augmented, right? And we're just repeating some of the notes on the left. Back to our E flat major, which is our 1. We're just using the B flat as the bass. So you see, we can do this type of voicings to really make our play a little bit special, even though we're just using very simple chords. Then this leads to our 4. Good. Probably when we are on our 4, we can even lower this and make it a minor. Good. It depends on what you want, right? But normally a major would be okay, right? But if you want the minor too, you can go for that. So from that section, it's like this. My God. Or you can do, you're my God. Or even, you're my God. You do the one that you think is in your reach, right? Then, altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Probably we don't want to repeat the same progression, right? Let's look at something that we can do, a very interesting one. Altogether lovely, good. Then altogether worthy. Oh, okay. What is happening there? Let's break it down. So we have this 1, then we use a 2, and we're playing a minor 7 flat 5. Minor 7 flat 5, you can just look at it as a minor 6 if you want, but I think let's just go for the F minor 7 flat 5. Great. Left hand, right hand. Then I did this. Good. This is the chord F major, F minor, then we play the flat 7 to give us a F minor 7, and we play a flat on this to give us minor 7 flat 5. Great. I gave a clue in I think last week's lesson, right? Right away we can find our minor 7 flat 5 chord as this. You can just go back to the lesson and find the clue, right? Good. So we normally play it like this, right? 5. This time I'm like, okay, let's use the 7 as the bass. And we play this chord, B flat 7. Right? It's like you have your major and you play a flat on your 7. So we have a B flat 7, a dominant 7 chord, right? And look, we're bringing this A flat here, and D is repeated, great. So that's how we get the voicing. Altogether lovely, altogether worthy. Good. So that's what I did there. Now, altogether wonder. I'm just changing a whole lot of stuff there. Then we go to this to me. It's not hard. I'll show you what is happening there. And you get to see that, okay, they're very simple chords, but the way we're using them really make us sound a little bit different. All right. So I did this. G7 flat 2. At first we use this G7 to go to our 6, right? It's a common thing. I'm like, okay, let's just change it. So we use this flat 2. Look at the chord G7, and we have this 2, and we play F flat on it. So this is how we're getting the chord, and we have this in the chord probably, right? And we are repeating some of the notes. Then I use the flat 7 instead of the 6, right? A very simple D flat diminished 7. So you can see that is not a difficult chord. It's a diminished 7 chord, very simple. Major, minor, diminished 7. This is how we're getting the chord, and we bring this E here, and G is repeated. Good. Then the next thing I did was this. Oh, you'd be like, okay, what is that? B flat 7, flat 2, sus 4. It's a very simple A flat minor, add 9. So you can see that it's a very simple chord, right? Like you have your A flat major, A flat minor, then you just add your 9. Good. Look, we have the B flat. We take it to the left. Right? And we are repeating this A flat. Right? If you're a fan, you can also say it's a B flat 7, flat 2, sus 4. But I think as beginners, let's just stick to the A flat minor, add 9. And we're just voicing it this way. Good. So we use this to go to our 1. So that was what I was doing there. Very nice move. Altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Even though we're beginners, we have improved our play a little bit, so we don't always play this. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. We'll be like, okay, it's just so boring. So I think you can just sit down and look at some of these moves and practice them as beginners, and next time we will continue, right? Have fun with music, and I will see you in the next one.